Good morning, my daughters. How are you today? Today is Wednesday, 14th of October, 2020. Today we are going to have developing vocabulary. We are going to deal with the phrasal verbs. We are going to learn what do you mean by phrasal verbs. It means we are going to deal with verbs. We are going to deal with phrases starts with verbs plus preposition. How is that? Look at this one. We have, for example, find out, look into. Okay, we have also come across. Why did we call them phrasal verbs? Because they are phrases starts with verbs and plus preposition. Okay, again, verb plus preposition, verb plus preposition. Okay, now these are the phrasal verbs. They are phrases begins with verbs plus preposition. Now, we have two types of phrasal verbs. We have the separable phrasal verbs and non-separable phrasal verbs. Okay? We're going to take an example of the separable phrasal verbs. Like what? Look at this one. Look at this sentence. We have this sentence. We can say find out something, or we can say find something out. How is that? Find out something, you know that this is one phrasal verb, okay? And this is the object. We can separate it. What do you mean by that? We can write find, or put the object in the middle of the verb and the preposition. Find something out, okay? We can put this phrase, we can put this with it. We can separate it, okay? But we have the non-separable phrasal verb, like police are looking into the crime. We cannot say police are looking the crime into. No, you feel this is incorrect, okay? Look at this example again. Police are looking into the crime. We cannot say police are looking the crime into. This is non-separable phrasal verbs, okay? Deal? Now, look at the book. Look at your books, please. We have your books. Open your books. Your pupil's book, please. Page 21. Your pupil's book. Page 21, okay? Now, we have exercise number 1. I'm going to read it. After that, you are going to fill in the blanks with the suitable phrasal verbs, okay? I'm going to give you time, don't worry. We have phrasal verbs connected with what? Here, they are connected with investigating and finding, okay? You are going to notice that these phrases or the verbs connected with, for example, find out, look into, okay? You are investigating, you are looking for something. Look at number 1. Read the dialogue between the 3 detectives. Then match the underlined phrasal verbs with the definitions from 1 to 6. What are you going to do when I ask you to take time? You are going to, we have, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are definitions for the given phrasal verbs. They are in the dialogue. You are going to read the dialogue with me. Then you are going to put the suitable phrasal verb with the suitable meaning, okay, with the correct meaning. Now, Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith, 1 minute please. Now, I'm back again, my daughters. Look here. We have Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith, and Mr. Black. Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith, did you find out who took my last biscuit? Mr. Smith, not yet, sir. I'm looking into it. Mr. Black is helping me look for evidence. Mr. Black, in fact, this morning I came across the lid of the jar under your desk. Sir, I was about to check for fingerprints when Mr. Smith here turned up. He took the lid and put it in his pocket. Mr. Jones, I see. Well, let me know when you work out who did it. Whoever it was, they'll be in big trouble. Now you are going to take 2 minutes to do number 1. You are going to match the meaning with the suitable phrasal verbs. Okay, girls? Take a time now. Where's my bell? I'm back, girls. Come on. Let's look at number 1. Number 1, investigate. Which one? Who can help me? Come on. Number 1, question 1. It is what? Yes, excellent. Look into. Good job. Look into. It means investigate. Let's go to number 2. Come on. Find by accident. If you remember, we said it means come across. Come across. Number 3. Solve a problem by considering the facts, which means work out. Work out. Okay? Number 4. We have try to find. It means look for. When you look for something, okay? Number 5, discover, it means find out. And the last one, number 6, is what? Number 6, arrive or appear unexpectedly. It means to turn up, okay? Turn up. Now, take 2 minutes and do number 2. Rewrite these sentences using the correct form of the phrasal verbs in one, okay? Take 2 minutes. I'm back, girls. Come on. Rewrite these sentences using the correct form of the phrasal verbs in one. Number 1, detectives are trying to find the suspect. We're going to choose the correct phrasal verbs. We say detectives are looking for the suspect. Number 2, the police began to investigate the case. Be careful that we are going to write the phrasal verbs in the past simple or the simple past, because we have they began. So we're going to write the police began, look at me, began to look into the case. Again, the police began to look into the case, okay? Began here in the past. But the phrasal verbs, not all of them are going to turn them into the past, because we have some of them after 2, okay? Number 3, they found the keys in the garden by accident. What do we say? They came across. We change the verb into the past, okay? They came across the keys in the garden, okay? Again, they found the keys in the garden by accident. We are going to write they came across the keys in the garden by accident, okay? Number 4, the keys appeared unexpectedly in the garden. The keys appeared unexpectedly in the garden. We're going to say the keys, okay, turned up. Turned, look at this one. This is past, turned up in the garden. Again, the keys turned up in the garden. Number 5, Sherlock Holmes used logic to solve crimes. Sherlock Holmes worked, look at this one, worked out crimes. Again, number 5, Sherlock Holmes used logic to solve crimes. We're going to change it into Sherlock Holmes worked out crimes. We change it into the past. Number 6, the last one, after their investigation, they soon discovered where the suspect was. After their investigation, they soon found out. We change the verb into the past. They found out, soon found out where the suspect was. Okay? Again, the last one. After their investigation, they soon discovered where the suspect was. After their investigation, they soon found out where the suspect was. We said this is in the simple past, and this is also in the simple past. Okay? Except this one, because we have 2. After 2, we have infinitive. We didn't change it into the past. Okay? We only changed the main verb. Deal? Now, I'm going to give you time. Why? You are going to write for me from this exercise some sentences from the box. Look here. How many sentences can you make with the words in the table? Okay? Your sentences must include the phrasal verbs in one, like this one, like we have written in the previous one. I looked for the keys. You are going, for example, you say, I came across the identity of the victim, for example. Okay? Take 1 minute to do it. I will return back. Okay? So wait for me. I'm back, girls. I'm back. Now, look at me. Look at me. I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and maybe 9, and maybe more sentences. Look at this one. I looked for the answer. I looked for the identity of the victim. I found out the answer. I found out the identity of the victim. I came across the answer. I came across the key. I worked out the answer. I worked out the identity of the victim. Okay? And you can write more. Maybe you can write, I found out the key, maybe. I found out the, what else? I found out the key, yes. I looked for the key. We have many sentences, okay? Thank you for being with me today. If you want anything, please ask me. I'll be here for you. May Allah bless you, you and your parents. Thank you and goodbye. See you.